Hey guys, it's Jonathan Rose. Today I'm going to show you how to manage an options position in Aurora Cannabis. So today's November 8th. On November 6th, I shared this email with my premier members. ACB, it's one of the four major players in cannabis. Over the last month, the market's gotten cut in half. I personally think it's overdone. So I shared this trade right here. ACB was at 7. The trade that I like is buying the stock, but I also like buying options that expire in November. I'm getting a lot of questions about this position, so I thought it would be best to show you what I did, why I did it, and the great risk-reward opportunity of a trade like this. Aurora. ACB last trade 7.85. What I did, for one, I'm long the stock. I am very, very bullish ACB. But also, November, 8 days to go until expiration. I shared this opportunity because I think it's a very unique trade where you can risk a fixed amount of money to possibly make a whole bunch. So let me show you what I did. For one, the 7.5 calls, I'm long 20 of those. I bought 20 of those for 67 cents. I bought 10 of the 9 calls for a quarter. As the stock rallied, to manage my position, to reduce risk, I sold 10 of the 11 strike calls. Now I want to teach this in the easiest way for you to learn. So what I did is I built a spreadsheet, and I'll also keep the market up next to us. Here's the trade. I bought 20, 67 cents. $13.40 of risk. I bought 10 for a quarter, $250 of risk. And then I sold 10 for a dime. I'm going to bring in $100 of credit. So overall, $13.40 of risk, $250 of risk. I bring in $100 of credit. It's $14.90 of risk. How I trade, how I want you to trade. $14.90 of risk. If this trade doesn't work out, this is what I'm going to lose. I'm comfortable with that. I've made that decision before I got into the trade. I have 8 days left. If this stock stays under 7.5, I'm going to lose $1,490. I am extremely comfortable with that. I made that decision before I decided to invest or risk the money I worked so hard to make. Overall, I made a little options tree, long 20, long 10, short 10. How you can look at this position. At expiration, if the stock's above 7.5, you're long 2,000 shares. At expiration, if the stock's above 9, you're long another 1,000 shares of the underlying. And by selling the 10s, you're short 1,000. That's how you can look at the overall stock position. I want to switch it over and show you the chart. Marijuana stocks are in play. They kind of took a break because midterm elections, but as soon as the midterms took a back seat, we're through. As you could see yesterday, the entire cannabis sector shot up. You had Tilray up 30%. Kronos was up 10%. GWPH was up 10%. The whole sector, right when midterms were over and the market ripped higher, all cannabis went higher. I'm a big believer that when stocks start moving like this, nobody knows where to value them. Plus, this is a Canadian company. It's a new industry. I was a market maker for 5 years. Market makers have no clue where to value this. They're just hoping they don't get run over. Here's why this trade makes so much sense to me. Again, I've already decided what I'm comfortable risking. If I lose, hey, that's how the ball bounces. But if I win, if this trade ends up working out, if we get to 9, make $680. That's okay, right? How do I figure this out? Well, these are $1.50 in the money. So that would be 1.5 minus 0.67 times 2 equals 830. Minus 250 because we would lose this 25 cents. Plus 100 because we would get to keep our credit. So at 9, we make $680 right here. Not that big of a move. But here's where it starts to get fun. And this is really the foundation of my risk. I want to find unique opportunities like this where we could possibly get paid 300%, 500%, maybe more. If ACB rallies back up to 10 or 11, at 10, 26.80. At 11, 46.80. 13, we start to have a lot of fun, 6,580. So for me, my plan's already done. I have 8 days to go. Now, maybe if it rallies up to 10 or 11, I'll start slowly taking off risk. What I can do is always sell stock. Because if we go back here, here's our net stock position. If I sell stock, I'm just covering my position before expiration. This is exactly how I'm looking at it. It's not something we need to actively manage. I just hope the darn thing rallies. And if it doesn't, in my money management, I'm already prepared to lose $1,490. If that happens, bummer, not happy about it, but that's a decision I made before I got into the trade. We shared this trade with the entire membership November 6th. At that time, you can see the ES futures were trading 27.51. I went on a limb saying by day's end they'll get to 27.75. They went to 27.75, and you know the rest of the story. Market strong, government split, there's gridlock. That's how we're managing ACB. Hope that helps. My name's Jonathan Rose, owner of Active Day Trader. Thanks for watching, guys.